Oh hey! I didn't see you there staring at me. Anyways, it's good to see you. And my name is Kreiver Zhou, and I'm currently a junior studying mechanical engineering. I was on campus the entire time during COVID, and let me tell you, campus right now is so much more different from last year.
Underneath the covers, rubber bands without the rubber. Really thought that I'd be mad, but back and you still nothing. I got tags that ain't been cut. With all your friends, I know that's tough. Don't blow me up. I'm on the stuff.
Just in the first week back, you could tell that this was a different kind of year. See, last year, I lived in Warren because it was easier for me to meet and socialize with new people, given that it was so hard to do all of that because of the COVID restrictions. However, this year I'm living in South Campus because I knew how hectic junior year was gonna be, and I wanted to live in a more calm and chill environment. Speaking of hectic, with in-person events coming back on campus, the amount of people that you see is mind-blowing. Take Splash for example. And look at all these people. So full. The first day of classes was a total blast. You could really feel the good energy and the good vibes in the air, which really was not the case last year because, to be quite blunt, classes were depressing. If you were lucky enough to attend classes in person, you would see that classrooms were quite empty and there would be no one around you except empty chairs. However, things this year are pretty much back to normal. It feels really great being able to go into the classrooms once again, see the hustle and bustle of other students, and interact with professors in person. I will say though, after 1 year of social distancing, it felt really weird and a bit uncomfortable sitting in a full classroom with students so near each other. But people have been doing their parts in keeping their masks on and protecting their community. And I'm okay with all of that. And the good thing about in-person classes is that I can actually do cool engineering stuff.
Okay, this is actually so freaking cool. Like, I get to play with a robot. What?
The not so good thing though is that your classes are no longer on Zoom, and sometimes you forget where your next class is. I am so late. So there is a theory. Actually, no. There is a law, and that law states that college students are always craving for food. And with dining halls going back to full operational capacity, that's a major blessing. Whoa. Compared to last year, where 1, the food was placed in to-go containers, and 2, the tables in the dining halls were isolated and very spread out. And I understand that it was to prevent the spread of COVID. But it really sucked because food is most enjoyable when you share the table with others. And that is what I really miss the most about the dining hall. Well, that and Cecilia's omelets on plates.
Like I knew you would, so misunderstood. You made me wanna call you on the bluff. Yeah, with the cap, yeah, you got all the clout now. You be killing tracks, hey.
So good. So good.
You a problem, you just wanna see me act up. I've been running down the street down with my mask up.
And the last thing that I wanted to talk about is socializing. I don't think I need to remind you how COVID affected all of our social lives. So what I'm gonna do now is show you what aspects of pre-COVID socializing returned to my life. Number 1, sports are back! A big de-stressor and hobby for me is playing sports, especially volleyball. When COVID hit, I was pretty sad that I couldn't play anymore. But now, call me the happiest man alive. Numero 2, in-person events are back, which means meeting new people and creating a tighter-knit community for myself and my peers. I'm the digital media chair for the Chinese Student Association, and when we had our first general meeting, oh my goodness, it was so jam-packed, but at the same time, so fun and so exciting. So many laughs were shared and so many memories were made. And number 3, friends. Life is busy sometimes, and you don't really get to hang out with your friends all of the time, especially after a year of COVID with everyone being everywhere and interacting online.
That was rude!
But it's those little moments when you see them at random that really makes my day. And I don't know, it's just really good to see my friends again. And I think that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about today. As for things going back to normal, well, there really is no going back to normal, but rather moving forwards together with a new normal. And with a new year starting, well, what can I say? Except that I'm just very happy to be here and I'm so excited for what's to come.
Put that Mac in manual.